Well, back on the F100 kind of here. Haven't really done much to it. Just kind of set it up here, wiped it off. Got to paint the control arms and the front upper and lower control arms, the third member, some of the stuff that really can't. I mean, we could powder coat, but the way the ball joints are pressed into them, it's easier just to press the ball joints in, then paint it, to do it that way instead of powder coating and taking the chance of chipping the powder coat, stuff like that. Something like that that's serviceable, like down the road. Like then if you ever go to replace the ball joint, it makes it easier to touch the paint up instead of powder coat, obviously. So anyway, with that being said, kind of got some stuff prepped up. I'm going to paint the drive shaft, which is there. Control arms are on my box. But this job, not really looking forward to doing. But it's one of the things that you got to do it. But the exhaust. What we're going to do in the exhaust is take this wrap and wrap it. So the wrap is awesome. I mean, it does do a great job. But with the stainless 3-inch, instead of painting it or getting it Cerakoted or whatever, we're just going to wrap it. So obviously not going to do the cases and the muffler, but we'll do the entire X pipe, the head pipes into the muffler, and then the tail pipes. So I'll try to record this act. It's the stuff is itchy, especially if you get it between your fingers and stuff like that. It's just one of them things, but I've done a bunch of it. I don't enjoy doing it, but it's got to be one of them things. You never ask somebody to do something that you wouldn't do. It says a lot about you. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. So try to charge this battery up a little bit, and we'll get on that. Probably feed my face here for a second because it's lunchtime, and do that. But yeah, this thing here is close. I'm waiting on another waiting on a negative cable because the battery's actually in the back of this thing. So I got the positive cable ran back. I have negative cable I'm going to run up. We're tied into the block to the frame, so it's kind of split there, so it has multiple grounding locations. Fuel lines ran. Got to wait to get the body on it because it's essentially a deadhead system. Has the Corvette style fuel filter with the pressure line going in and then the return line coming out the backside of the filter, just to kind of simplify that, being it's just a naturally aspirated car. I mean, with it's got I think it's a 450 in the tank is what the pump is, or no, I may be wrong. That's a 340 in the tank, but still, that's more than enough fuel, even with a deadhead system, to supply enough fuel to this thing. So, but yeah, we got all accessories on, AC bracket, AC compressor, AC belt, stretchy belt. That was kind of fun there, figuring that out. Transmission lines made up, all the power steering lines are made up. Brake lines are all on. Made the charging cable from the alternator down to the starter. Yeah, we're just packing away at it. So, and then they've been clawing away on this one too, the Caprice, which really haven't done much on this one. This one's kind of a cool deal too. It's a 75, obviously convertible Caprice. Fresh motor. It is the original 2-bolt 350 out of it. It does have a set of Dart SHP heads on it. Pretty rowdy cam. I don't remember the actual specs on it. We did do a Holley Sniper EFI on it. The Holley, I tell you what, who doesn't love Holley? Holley's badass, but this accessory drive, it's like the whole modular deal. Like everything's based off of the water pump housing. So your alternator bracket, your AC bracket, tensioner, power steering bracket, it's all built on that water pump housing, which is slick, it's compact, and it looks freaking awesome. And for the price point of it, you can't beat it. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, built specialty stuff is really nice. I did build specialty accessory drive on that 69 Camaro that we did a road shop chassis on. Nice setup, but it still it was bigger because it used brackets. It still used a conventional like long snout water pump for a big block Chevy, small block Chevy deal. And with that, everything is out. This thing here, I mean, granted, you could fit 3 elephants in this freaking engine bay, but not that it needs to be compact, but it's really nice to have everything sucked in there really tight. And I mean, Holley just kills it with their stuff. I mean, they really do. And I think that whole kit was like $1,800, I think, maybe $1,900. It was under $2,000. I do know that. But for what you get, I mean, hell, you think a black coated alternator like that is like, that's $300. These Type 2 GM power steering pumps, hell, they're $300. Right there is $600. You know what I mean? Them Sandin AC compressors, the black Sandin AC compressor, I forget what they're called, S6s or something. I don't know the exact terminology on that. Those there aren't cheap. I think that's another $400, somewhere in that neighborhood. But just to have everything to do it, can't beat it. But yeah, so this one here, it's not really like a full-blown, I mean, obviously it's been framed off. We did powder coat the chassis on it. The guys fabbed up. It is on air. It has air ride on it. It's got 20-inch Detroit speed, or Detroit steel, not Detroit speed. Detroit steel wheels with their white wall tires. But yeah, so it's originally like a baby blue color, like robin egg, like that color there. White interior, white top. Story on the car is customer, it was his parents' car, or apparently, I may be even telling this wrong, his dad bought it for his mom in '75 for an anniversary present. So the car's been in the family since new. It has 62,000 miles on it, but the car is sweet. Like, the only spot of rust on this thing was this piece right here. That was it. I mean, like, the car is in really, really good shape. So it's one of those ones. I know these things are kind of hot right now, these B-body cars, but it's definitely sweet. So here, I'll throw it up in there real quick, kind of show you guys underneath what's going on there. Let's see. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Gonna do like driver deal with it. It's still a turbo 350 car, so no overdrive or nothing like that. But definitely just, like I said, with the fuel injection, something to just get in it, hop in it, throw his kids in it, and just cruise. You know what I mean? And kind of like a tribute to his parents. We narrowed the bumpers, tucked the bumpers on it. So, because if anybody's ever seen any of these Caprices and Palaces and stuff like that, the bumpers stick out a mile in these things. So we actually sunk them, we raised them, I think 3 inches, and then sunk them back in like 4. But it's nice. Like I said, everything's been powder coated underneath the frame, the rear. It's got a full 2.5-inch exhaust with the Barilla mufflers. It's a set of, I think the headers are Patriot headers, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but like I said, it does have air ride on it. But yeah, cool car. Like I said, these things are hot right now. Honestly, bringing decent money. I mean, really good money, truthfully. But we did do in-tank fuel pump in it with the for the Sniper, so not doing the fuel pump on the frame rail or not like that. And anytime you can put the fuel pump in the fuel, keep that thing cool, gonna help it. So that's what makes the pumps live, keep them cool. So, but yeah. So, but it has the bags on the mounts there, and it lays pretty low. I don't think it quite lays frame, because it actually, with the tire and the way the control arms are not having a drop spindle, it actually sits on the bump stop. But it's definitely low. So, but yeah, that one should be pretty cool. So, but yeah, just figured to show you that. one of the other things that's going on here with among everything else. So we will get back to it. Like I said, I gotta wrap this exhaust. Not looking forward to that, but yeah, so that's where we'll be. So watch me do this. Watch me itch. Well, there it be. That's about 4 hours, probably a little bit more, honestly, more than 4 hours in doing that. A sweatshirt, changed my clothes, put jeans on because my pants are freaking soaked. But I mean, it does look good, but God, that's a miserable job to do, and itch like crazy. Freaking 4 pair of rubber gloves blowed through, but there it be. If you're gonna do it, don't. But it that, and it'll steam like crazy once you first fire it up, just to get the moisture. I mean, it's still gonna be a while before it gets fired up, but it'll steam. Just even though it will dry, still will have moisture in it. But essentially that part's done. I'm glad that's done because I don't like doing it. That's one of the jobs I don't like doing, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, but yeah, so that's gonna be about a wrap for today. That, like I said, it's a little after 4 there, so clean some stuff up and see what else happens. So didn't do much filming this week. Just didn't run around checking my head cut off. Felt like I didn't accomplish much, but definitely made headway. It's just one of those things, dealing with customers and emails and running around, and just, hey, part of the job. So, but yeah, so again, don't talk about it, be about it. That's what it'd be. Like I said, YouTube, obviously this is on YouTube, but Instagram at Aki_restorations. My junk is Real Street Craig, Real_Street_Craig at Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, so